Jake Bates now ready to get this one started. And we're off and running from Landover. Returning it from the 4. And he gets crunched by a big hit right at the 25 to end that return. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Quick throw, right side, complete to start this drive. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
Well, if they were concerned about losing yards, running it on 1st down, it just happened anyway. Not many passes end in a loss. Hopefully they got a little more aggressive strategy coming here on 2nd down.
Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completes this one to Jahan Johnson. And a nice gain here, but it stopped short of the 1st. Third and just 2 to go. Hurts now from the gun. He has the first over the middle. Bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. It's a 24-yard gash, and it gives them the 1st down.
You know what I like about that, Kate? I like that they're not coming out slow. They're willing to go with some looks here that will yield big yardage down the field instead of just settling for dinking and dunking the ball.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Everyone's prepped. It's 2nd down now. They run it with Saquon Barkley. And the nice gain is met by a punishing hit to bring it to a halt.
It's got to be so demoralizing as a defense when you go up against a running back who just keeps those legs churning like a piston in an engine. And that effort's contagious. This entire offense is getting a boost when he busts those tackles.
The handoff on 3rd and short. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. It's a 4-yard gain, and that's going to get him across the marker and earn the 1st.
Okay, you know me, I can't resist. So I thought we might have needed the old Gene Steratore index card down there, making a really close measurement to see if he got the 1st down or not. But in the end, well, the right call was made. He got just enough to move the chains.
He's got Devontae Smith. And he'll be brought down here at the 23-yard line.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on 1st down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for 2nd down. On the 3rd and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Handoff on 2nd and short. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. This one goes for 3 yards. And that's a Philadelphia 1st down. Another carry for him. And they make the stop as that play reaches the 14-yard line. He managed 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
This is a guy who, man, when he is in a group, when he is feeling it, you're just not going to bring him down with an arm tackle. You better buckle up. You need a textbook tackle on this guy. Wrap, grab some cloth, and drive him to the ground with all you got.
And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
Well, looky here. You don't even have to worry now about a 3rd down call as that run moves the sticks. Now that call you had ready, though, you can recycle it. Save it for later for that next 3rd down coming.
Going to the ground again on first. Has the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles finish up an excellent opening series. Now Jake Elliott on to attempt the extra point. Right down the middle, it's good. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0 lead. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Kickoff taken at the 3. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. They're out and set, 1st and 10.
Set. Set.
Give now to the running back. And he'll take it up to the 30 before being brought down.
I got to really rack my brain, Kate, to remember a play, a run in this league that nice that doesn't end up getting an offensive 1st down. He did all he could to will this drive forward.
12. Baylor tight. Ready.
Herbert now off the play fake. He lets one fly deep downfield. Brought in inside the 20. He makes it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders finish off their opening drive. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders start off well to tie things 7-7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the return at the 27. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Chased out to his right. Oh, look at this. Here he goes. They managed 22 on the rip and a 1st down.
A gain of 22 yards. 1st down, Eagles.
Great.
One play in, and already they're close to midfield. Running back sent in motion. Dumped off to his running back. And he takes it up and across midfield to Commanders territory.
Kid, I don't know why every once in a while I'll get these little flashbacks, but a little play like that just flashes me back to the preseason, my first preseason. When one of the veteran QBs said, hey, Brock, whatever you do, just find completions. You will never go broke taking a profit. Go get a completion. They're at a premium in this league.
Has him on the quick hitter. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. One quarter down for these two NFC East teams. Scoreboard showing 7s on each side. We're back to Northwest Stadium right after this. Ready now for our second quarter. The Eagles have the football. They're looking down a 3rd and 3. Hurts looking to throw. Taking his shot deep down the field it goes. He's got it inside the 10. He does it. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take a second quarter lead. Extra point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Elliott's all set for the kickoff. From his own end zone, here we go. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. Motioning him from the slot right. And they've got him behind the line for a big loss.
You know what that felt like to me, Kate? That felt like a little bit of overthinking, where he was just waiting for the perfect lane and the breakaway run. But against defenses in this league, you hesitate, you get tackled for a loss.
Here's Herbert. Into the hands of Kittle. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain.
He's just one of those guys, Kate. Even when he's not open, he's still a target thanks to that physicality and his ability to just play bully ball. They don't like forcing into coverage, but sometimes when you got a bully like him that can create space, just find a way to get him the ball.
Let's see what they draw up on a 3rd and 7. Herbert from the gun. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Eagles will take over as he records his first interception of our season.
The best defenses, you can go look at it through the decades, are built from the inside out. And that's not just stopping the run on the inside out. That's playing your coverage from the inside out. That time, beautiful job by the defense of taking away the middle of the field, getting that interception, and setting their offense up for success.
Taken in by Smith. And he gets in. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles parlay the interception into points. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. 3 drives, 3 touchdowns. It has been wash, rinse, repeat for them offensively, Brock, as, well, we all wait for this defense to find a little backbone before this becomes a runaway.
Yeah, I'm a little torn up here in this booth because you're exactly right. Offensively, this is just machine, surgical. Defensively, you're running the risk of being embarrassed here pretty quickly.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts from the goal line. This return makes it up to the 25. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back in the backfield, and he gets the handoff. And not a lot of room for him as he's brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. They motion the tight end over. From the pistol, it's Herbert. Short pass brought in. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You want to become a quarterback's best friend? Do that. Turn a short little gain, a short little pass into some yards after catch, and that quarterback will find you again.
Ray.
The Commanders take a timeout. They're first. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. First and 10 from the 41. Throwing now, Herbert. Finds him over the middle. And he's tackled after gaining a handful.
Every once in a while, it's fine to be conservative on first down, especially when you get enough to stay on schedule and get a little something coming out of it, too.
Halfway to the marker, it's 2nd and 5. Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. Down the sideline inside the 40. And they'll finally bring him down at the 22. Give him 32 on the play. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
No frills, nothing fancy. That was just a good old offensive line dominated in the trenches. And that sprung him to get to the second level and beyond.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Ready.
First down, and they go right back to him. And he's going to run this one well into the red zone to the 14. It's an 8-yard pickup, and they're going to have 2nd and 2 next.
So much to like about that run, Kate, particularly what he was able to get out of it. The defense, I think, feels a little fortunate they were able to track him down before an even bigger run and crossing that first down marker.
And his short gain gets them a new set of downs.
Hey, Kate, you want to see a picture in the football dictionary of staying on schedule? That was it.
They have themselves another 1st and 10.
Crowd right. 59.
Play action now for Herbert. And that is caught. It's a Washington touchdown. The Commanders make it a 1-score game in the first half. George Kittle, the touchdown. Point after up and good from Bates. And the Commanders chop the lead in half. It's down to 7. And just like that, we're back to a 1-possession ball game as the kickoff is away. This one's fielded at the 40-yard line. Returns looking good so far. And a good return here as he gets it out past the 35.
At their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10.
63. Great.
On the play fake, it's Hurts. Makes the grab in bounds left side. They get 20 yards out of the play and move the chains.
You know, Kate, you'll find teams go to this crossing route concept sometimes a dozen times a game. And a lot of times it's for shorter yardage, but sometimes things break in the right coverage for a much bigger impact play, just like that.
On 1st down, Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. Cut out left. And he's out of bounds after reaching the 25-yard line. They'll get 18 yards there. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. Motioning left is their running back. 1st and 10. Here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. Looking right, and he finds him. And they get this down to the 12-yard line before being stopped. Give him 13 on that play. And that's a Philadelphia first down. They kick the running back in motion. Hurts throwing again. He's on the move. A risky throw, and they're going to intercept it. Quan Martin with the pick. Has a hole left, room to run. At the 20. And he's going to go. It's a pick six. Bates now for the point after. Extra point sent right down the middle. And the Commanders tie this game at 21. Well, Brock, hopefully some short memories on offense as they get it right back here on the kickoff after that pick six. Here's a return from the 7. This return makes it up to the 37 as he's tackled.
At their own 37-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line, first and 10. Hurts back to the air after the pick. Jump off caught by his back. And he's caught behind the line for a loss. Eagles hustling everyone back to the line. Here's second and 11. Escapes the pocket. And they get to him as he was trying to make something happen. And that pushes him back, third down coming up.
This is a time where you get in that huddle and you just look at one another and say, hey, let's get back in rhythm. Get back in rhythm. Get something good to feel good about. Sure, you'd love to get the first down, but more than anything, just find a positive play after a huge sack.
Now Hurts on third and long. Complete beyond the marker. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a first down.
I may love watching a great thrower, but I love watching a well-done route too, Kate. Make that guy think you're trying to stack him only to drop your hips and cut right inside. Some good work to help reset those chains.
An alert play defensively there. Got a hand on it to tip it away, and that makes it second down.
Perhaps a bit late breaking towards the ball, but still just enough time to get a finger on it and knock it away.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down. Hurts now from the gun. He finds Brown right side. And he nearly gets to the 25 before going out. They get 18 yards out of it and a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted him. They wanted him in a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after it.
That's caught. It's Saquon Barkley. And he has it down officially to the red zone at the 20. Philadelphia going to spend its second timeout. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. After a good pickup, they've got second and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Completed over the middle. And he'll pick up enough to move the chains. Now a timeout taken by the offense, and we're going to see if they try for 2 plays here or just try the field goal right now. He brings the offense up now for a first and 10. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he makes the play at full extension. That's a touchdown. The Eagles take the lead just before halftime. It's a Devontae Smith touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Makes the score.
That one splits the uprights. And the Eagles break that tie and now lead by 7. Time left for maybe a return plus a play here as they send this away. And the kickoff is into and then out of the end zone. Touchback. This drive starting from the 30. They've got 1st and 10, Brock, but time for maybe 2 plays at most if they even want to try anything. Looking to throw. Trying for the deep ball. They connect on the deep shot. And somehow they've reached the end zone with no time remaining in the half. That is as efficient as an offense can be. One play, 70 yards, and 6 points, Brock. They can save the rest of the plays they had prepared for their next series.
Rest of the plays? Why even call a different one? I mean, that one hit the sweet spot on the barrel and got out of the yard in a hurry. Perfect call to catch him sleeping to start that drive.
Well, that first half, certainly an interesting one. Kate Scott, Brock Huard with you as we get back and see what the second half has in store for us. The first half controlled by the offenses, Brock. Let's see if the defenses can take over in the second half. We're underway. He'll bring it out from a couple yards deep. And in the end, he's able to get it to what used to be a touchback. It's at the 25 after the return. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10.
380. You're hot. Go.
Blown back gets the handoff. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
I talked to a bunch of different GMs, Kate, especially around draft time, and they all say the same thing. Linebackers are so hard to find. It's hard to transition from the college game that's in so much space to this game where you've got to play in a phone booth, yet have that explosiveness to chase a play on the outside down like that linebacker just did.
Set.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Let's go, let's go. Set.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Kittle brings it in. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Quarterbacks will look for their tight end short in just about any situation. They take away the deeper options. Well, there's their consistent source of positive yardage, the trusty tight end.
Set.
Here they come. This is 3rd and 5.
Hold me troops right. Ready.
Working from the gun here. It's Herbert. Into the hands of Kittle. And he has it up towards midfield before he's taken down at the 47. The big play nets him 17 yards. And the Commanders will have a first.
From a great throw to a nice route and catch to moving the chains, there wasn't a whole lot not to like about that amazing play.
Football on that 47-yard line. 1st down.
Set.
And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field. Pickup of 8 on the run, and that sets up 2nd and 2.
Not that he needed to, but he'll always try and remind people that he's a threat running it, in addition to slinging it all over the field.
Set.
After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short.
Hey, Kappa. Ready.
Herbert from the gun. Has him on the quick hitter. And this one's worked down to the 33 before being stopped. It's a gain of 12 there. And that'll be good for a Washington first.
I'm sure Coach Doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
Ball at the 33 for first down.
Set.
Right up the gut. And the power play up the gut only results in 2 yards.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Ready?
8 yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Let's go. Hey. What is it?
From the 31. That throw finds Kittle. And he gets leveled just before he reaches the marker, and that hit prevents a first down.
You know, with some of these tight ends today, you could put 2 guys, heck, put 3 guys on them, and they still find a way to make those catches. With how they move at their size, they really are the ultimate matchup advantage.
Third down, 1 yard to go.
Go.
And what a hit there. Ouch, she pays the price for moving the chains that time.
Calm, cool, collected from this offense. Love to see it. No tunnel vision on what down it was. Just focused on executing the play in front of them.
He brings the offense up now for a 1st and 10.
Home the troops right.
Now a give left side. And he's got it inside the 15 before going out. Give him around 6. That's going to make it 2nd and 4.
Kate, I know you can see that smile on my face as we stand next to each other. Sure, I love that run. But I'm thinking about some great running backs. In fact, Corey Dillon, who created a lot of negative grades on my play sheet because I didn't want to carry out no fake. I wanted to watch the damage he could do like we just saw.
Back-to-back carries here. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down. Give him 4 yards there, and they only need 1 more now on 3rd down.
That is just a good, solid run right there. I know, that's pretty basic commentary, but sometimes football can be basic. It keeps you on schedule, that kind of yards per carry, and you move the sticks.
3rd and a lone yard coming up.
Go.
They give it to him again. And he's brought down for a loss.
It's results like that that drive coordinators nuts. Premature balding, gray, wrinkles, all of it, Kate. You call something conservative. The last thing you're thinking is you're going to lose yards on a 3rd and 1 run.
Offense staying out there. It's 4th and 1. And he's going to take it in for the Washington touchdown. The Commanders take the lead right away in half number 2. Bates tacks on the extra point. And the Commanders break that tie and now lead by 7. Bates has it all set up. Here comes the kickoff. Fielded at the 7. And look at this return. His return gets him to the 32-yard line before he's taken down. They're out and set. 1st and 10.
Touch. Hey, easy. 63. Go Silver, ready? Touch.
A play fake now hurts to throw. He's got a man left.
You know, you compare and contrast stats over the decades, Kate. One thing you see is the completion percentages are through the roof. In this day and age, compared to the 60s and the 70s, the big reason is just completions like that. Utilizing every one of your eligible receivers. That time, running back in the flat.
They'll come to the line here, 2nd and 9. Out of the gun, they'll give it to him inside. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground. Give him about 3 yards, and now they're going to have 3rd and 5 to figure out.
You make that call to just give yourself a fighting chance on 3rd down, Kate. Take at least a little bite of the big meal between them and the 1st down marker. And that should make this upcoming call a little less daunting.
So now here's 3rd and 5. Hurts. Throw left side, complete. And he's tackled after getting this to the opposing 46. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down.
You want to start a good debate sometime, Kate? Go in an NFL locker room and ask which position is the best athlete. The big guys, the left tackles will tell you it's them. The corners will tell you it's them. But I'll tell you what, these tight ends of today, the way they can run, break tackles, and get in the open field, they truly are some of the best athletes on the team.
2 on the pickup there, and it's going to be 2nd and 8. They just get the play on. And the big hitter will not be reeled in. That's incomplete, and that would have made for an impressive catch on our final play of the 3rd quarter. No connection on the last play, and now it's 3rd down. Trying to throw here out of the gun. He's on the move. And he's going to be brought down at the 35-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down.
You know, before the snap, right before the snap, you may have to take off if the read isn't there. That was a great adjustment made at the perfect time for the 1st down.
On 1st down, Hurts. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. And the big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up.
Man-to-man coverage, it does not have to last forever. It just needs to last long enough for one of those rushers to reach the quarterback. Cover guys did their jobs, and so did he in dropping the quarterback.
All right, here we go. 2nd down. Trying again, following the sack. Finds him over the middle. And they get this down to the 28. A game they were pretty happy with goes away via the penalty. And now we're going to wait to see how they respond. Back to the line they go. It's 2nd down. They'll run here following the penalty. Nice cut back to the right sideline. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They rip off a big chunk of field, and it sets them up with 1st and goal.
I love these inside runs. Don't get away from them. You never know. You think it's going to be a short little gain, and then boom, get the right blocking, a possessed running back, and you get some serious yards on the table.
He gets the shot at it on 1st and goal. Runs it in for the Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles now trailed by just a point in the 4th. So a chance to tie it up again here in the 4th. The kick is good, so this game now hinging on every possession as we're tied up in the 4th. it's all set for the kickoff. Returnable from the 1. And he gets to the 25, but not much further before going out.
Hey, maybe in the end this return just gets lost in the shuffle when we recap things, Kate. But you surrender a lead in the fourth quarter and you feel that momentum being lost. That's exactly what excellent special teams do. They turn it around. It's why that third phase is coached and coached and coached, because you never know when your opportunity may arise. What a great return to begin this drive.
And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10.
Set. Hey, easy. OP. Set.
Here's the handoff. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. Wow, they get a big old 32 yards out of that play, as well as a new set of downs.
Best run games in this league at balance can run it inside, and as they just showed right there, doing damage on the outside.
Big play gets him across midfield, sets him up 1st and 10 from the 40.
Ready.
Play action now for Herbert. Throwing this back in the end zone. And through the back of the end zone and out of bounds.
Well, I'll tell you what that deflection is all about is following the quarterback's eyes. DB knew where that throw was going. With that intuition, he was able to get a hand on it and send it right out of bounds.
Couldn't connect on 1st. It's 2nd down.
Set. Hey, go lion. Hey, Ray. Set.
Running this one left. And they're going to bring him down at the 39-yard line. Only a yard for him that time, so now 3rd and 9.
Brings up 3rd down and 9.
Now we're going to get an offensive timeout. That's their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. So a tough spot now. This is 3rd and 9.
12. 21. Hey, easy. We'll go orange. Ready.
To throw, Herbert. Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And the defense comes through to back him up ahead of 4th down.
10 yards. Brings up 4th down.
The Commanders ready for the punt. Coming off 4 punts in that loss, and he boots his first of this game away.
The Eagles take over 1st and 10 at their own 4-yard line.
Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10.
Great. Set. Miami. Foul up, Yeti.
From the pistol, Hurts. Throw came out right as the defense got to him. That's an incomplete pass.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
So after the incompletion, here comes the 2nd down call.
Foul up, Yeti.
Now Hurts. That's Smith on the slant. And they crush him right near the marker. It looks close, but yep, Brock, I think he safely got that first down before the hit.
First down, Philadelphia.
Hurts to throw. This finds Smith. And they finally bring him down, but that is a big gain and a new set of downs. They managed 22 on the rip and a first down.
Hey, Silver. 73.
Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. And they're going to bring him down after a good gain to the 40. Call it 7 yards, and now they'll have second down and 3. Back to the well again. And he's able to get this to the 32 before going down. 8 yards on the gain, and the drive continues forward.
You know, Kate, these are not the plays that are like bold in the stat sheet when you look back on it, but these are the kind of gains by the running back that keep the offense on schedule and move the chains.
We've hit the 2-minute warning here in D.C. Eagles going for the win here. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32.
Great. 63. Hey, easy. 63, pass.
First and 10. Here's Hurts. Throwing deep for the end zone. And he has it in the end zone. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles jump in front late. So how about the determination there? This game has been as hard fought as you will see. But they grab hold of the lead here with a late touchdown that may just win them the ball game.
You could almost feel them saying, Kate, we don't want overtime. Let's go out and get it done now. They accomplished their goal, but you do have to ask the question, do they leave too much time on the clock? Stay tuned.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. He's going to return it from a yard or two deep. And the return sets them up just beyond their own 20. Drive starts out with a first and 10.
Set.
Setting up to pass. Short pass brought in. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31. The Commanders in the hurry-up. They're hustling for the line. Hits him on the out route. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot. Time now taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. And they are quite frustrated having to call that after giving up the first. Let's see how they attack this first down, Brock, from the 43. Here he is to throw. Completed over the middle. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. Big gain, 14 on the play. And the Commanders will have a first. He'll look to throw it. To the left side and reeled in by Kittle. And they get there to take him down right around the 41.
5-9. Hey, Ram.
At the 41-yard line.
Hey, Ram. Set.
Back to throw. He'll dump this one off to his running back, complete. And he'll be brought down at about the 29. Washington calls it second timeout. Still one more in their pocket to use.
Year after year, the best offenses are multifaceted. It's not just the receivers or the tight ends that can make plays through the air. When you get running backs that can attack the middle of the field like that, man, is it difficult on the defense.
Herbert on first down. And that's knocked away. The linebacker got him in the middle of the field, incomplete.
That's just simply great positioning to swat the ball away. He stayed in a spot where he could disrupt the throw before the target could make a play on it.
No dice on that prior pass. Here's second down.
Ready? Bring it. Hot, hot.
First throw for the backup now. And Willie, no, he's not going to escape. They take him down on a pivotal play late in this ball game.
Final quarter, this quarterback's just feeling the need to do a little extra, try to make something happen outside the pocket. But the problem, defense wouldn't let them. They have that same kind of urgency. They want to make some plays of their own before they hit the showers, and they got one right there with that sack.
Baylor tight. Tip.
Now to throw. Forced out to his right. That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left. Looking for his wide receiver there. And they're going to be stuck with a 4th and long.
You need to buy your receivers enough time to get open along their route, and your quarterback enough time to find and hit them with the throw. When the line doesn't hold up, incompletions follow.
Set. Go. Ready.
Desperation time here on 4th. Heaves this one for the back of the end zone. And it forced it on 4th, and it's intercepted. Buda Baker picks it off. And the Eagles make the play that should win them this game.
You know, Kate, one of the tenets of the West Coast system that I was fortunate to play in, touchdown to check down. Touchdown to check down. You get in the red zone, it's touchdown to check down. You can't put the ball in harm's way. That's a brilliant job by the defense with their coverage, baiting the quarterback into the throw. But you got to sail that one into the stands. Touchdown or check down. You can't possibly give an interception in that situation.
Great.
No timeouts remaining here, partner, so they can just run out this clock. The Eagles take a knee. They're going to let the seconds tick away in this win. So it's an Eagles win here in this one. And they take the first skirmish with their division rivals, with a chance at a sweep awaiting them later in the year in their building. So for my partner, Brock Heward, and our entire crew, I'm Kate Scott, saying this has been the NFL.